Welcome to Great Chefs of the Caribbean, featuring the New World cuisine from some of the island's finest chefs. This time from St. Martin, Thierry Alex. From Jamaica, Norma Shirley. And from the Dominican Republic, Philippe Mongereau.
Visitors to Casa de Campo Resort in the Dominican Republic are wowed with this view. So was Francis Ford Coppola. Some of Apocalypse Now was filmed here. Executive Chef Philippe Mongereau is skillful at adapting the cooking of the area to what he calls Caribbean Nouvelle, like floating island Hispaninola.
The next recipe is called Floating Island Hispaninola. The floating island is a result of a little research about the Dominican cuisine. And normally in the French gastronomy we use crème anglaise. In this particular case I want to use a very traditional recipe which is usually made for Easter. It's called habichuela con dulce, which is actually a red bean sauce which is cooked for many hours with different spice. For that I'm going to use red beans which I soak 24 hours early. Okay, I'm going to need some piece of fresh coconuts. I'm going to need some cinnamon stock, vanilla beans, some seeds of allspices, some egg white to make the island with sugar, and to finish everything, some coconut liquor. Okay. First step will be to drain the red beans. Add some allspice, 1 vanilla bean, 1 cinnamon stick, and some coconut pieces. And to cook this mixture until the beans reach a puree consistency. I mean by that they crush under your finger. And last of all, but important, cover everything with fresh water. I will put the red beans on fire and cook until I reach the consistency I want.
After cooking, the beans are drained and pureed. The cinnamon stick, vanilla bean, and coconut chunks were removed.
With half a liter of milk, and blend the mixture.
A little more milk is added and the mixture is strained.
Once the red bean soup is liquid, however, I'm going to strain it to get rid of all the little red points, and eventually the next step is to finish the red bean soup. I'm going to bring it back to a boil, maybe add some more milk to make sure it stays liquid. Add some sugar. Add back the cinnamon and the vanilla, or vice versa, and bring it back to a small boil. For approximately half hour, making sure that it doesn't stick at the bottom, knowing that the red beans is actually a starch, is recent starch, and it may stick to the bottom. So you want to make sure you whisk it well, okay, that it doesn't burn. It doesn't burn at the bottom. And last of all, which will give all the charm of the red bean soup, I will add some coconut liquor. And that will be the final touch.
The floating islands are made from stiffly beaten egg whites and sugar. They are shaped like quenelles and poached in simmering water.
And poach them
They are poached for 30 seconds on the first side, then turned and finished for 30 seconds on the second. Dry on towels before presentation.
We're gonna serve the dessert in a soup bowl, okay? Then display the little meringue in the sweet bean soup, sweet red bean soup. Okay. I'm gonna shred some coconut over it. The last touch I will put a last touch of coconut liqueur over it.